Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Happy Visas. My name is Philip Port and I'm going to give you predictions on how I see the Russian economy for 2022. I'm very bullish on the Russian economy. I think it's going to do absolutely great, and I'm going to explain why in this video. First of all, manufacturing is on the way up. Domestic manufacturing is, doing quite well. I only see it improving in 2022. Exports, obviously, because of sanctions, which haven't worked, has stagnated. But why is manufacturing doing so well? Because your labour costs are affordable and your energy costs are a fraction of the price of what they are in the West. So it gives you a huge advantage, especially in things like the production of metals and all these different industries producing glass. There's a huge glass manufacturers that export around the world that are doing really, really well, just simply because gas prices are just ridiculously so low in Russia compared to what we pay overseas. So that's one huge competitive advantage. Throw on top of that the ruble. I mean, the ruble is so undervalued. It is, it's just insane. It's absolutely insane. It's huge for exporters. How can somebody produce goods overseas and then bring them into Russia when the energy costs are so high there? So they have a huge advantage. As I just said, sanctions didn't work. So on almost virtually everything, probably about 93-94%, Russia is self-sufficient. It can manufacture anything it needs. It's got food security now. It's going to be a huge exporter of food in 2022. So yeah, it's self-sufficient. Sanctions are not going to hurt it. The tech sector, technology is thriving, like car share, riding apps, banking. Just so many great apps are being produced in Russia that is making my life so affordable. So all these little things on top of all the commodities, gold, uranium, nickel, copper, all the prices are going high. It's going to be a huge producer in the future of lithium, high-grade lithium. It's getting involved in Chile, in South America, where lithium is going to be the future metal because everything's going electric. Coal prices are going to go through the roof. Oil is going to go through the roof. Just simply, I'm predicting $140 per barrel at the end of 2022 on oil, just simply because there's been so much under-investment because of green, environmental issues. Oil companies haven't invested, so where are they going to get all this oil from? Russia. Saudi Arabia will benefit as well. The Middle East will benefit. But we'll not have the wars here. We'll not have to buy all the Western weapons as a thank you for them buying our oil. So they don't have this headache. Sputnik 5, World Health Organization, early February should accept it for travel to Europe. That means we can sell Sputnik 5 anywhere around the world because it's been approved by WHO, and it's a very good vaccine, really good vaccine, 92-93% efficiency, so one of the best in the world. Then you throw in top. It's going to be exporting huge amounts of gas to China. Nord Stream 2 is going to be opening up soon. Now let's look at the property sector. This is very difficult to predict. If the ruble devalues more, your dollar investment, let's say you change dollars into ruble and the ruble devalues, then you're going to make a small loss. Prices have gone up about 50% in the last 2.5-3 years on property, but before that they stagnated for many years. But your construction costs have gone up about 40-50%. Your refurbishment costs have gone up 40-50%. So I think property prices will have a decent 10% rise this year. The downside is there is a huge building boom. There's a lot of flats being built in Moscow, and eventually it's gonna, make prices level off. I don't expect the huge growth that we've had over the last 2.5-3 years, unless the ruble devalues more. As the ruble gets weaker, people put up the price. Now, in dollar terms, I'm predicting the ruble will get stronger. So if you buy a flat now, during sanctions and all these political games, you're on a winner, because you're going to win maybe on the appreciation of the value of your property. You're going to win on the rental income. You're going to win if the ruble gets stronger. So I'm bullish on everything about Russia, all the commodities. Russia holds a lot of gold. It's the second biggest producer of, third biggest producer of gold in the world. It's fourth biggest producer of nickel and copper, I think. It's huge commodity driven, but throw on top of that, it's got a thriving tech sector now, thriving property sector. Everything is doing well, including manufacturing, which has always been holding it back. Russia is also a world leader in nuclear energy. It produces the best nuclear power stations in the world, and it's got huge amounts of uranium to supply these power stations. Then you throw on top of that it's a huge arms exporter. It produces a lot of weapons and exports them around the world. Not just the Kalashnikov, but defense systems, rocket systems. It's a huge exporter of arms, which is all going to be beneficial for the Russian economy. Finally, but not least, what is underpinning all of this? First of all, you've got a very, very smart government in power. These people are very, very clued up. They're very, very smart. Don't believe what you read in the press. Second of all, Russia has a highly educated workforce. Everybody has been to university, more than 50% of people. It also has a good army to protect itself. It's got good weapon systems, good defense systems. So nobody's going to turn it into another Venezuela or another Iran. It can protect itself. Now, if there is any negatives, the problem Russia has, the brain drain. All these people think it's paradise living in Europe, North America, but they don't realize the expense. They don't realize the taxes. They don't realize that your metro system is probably 10 times more expensive. Your housing is probably 4 to 5 times more expensive. So brain drain is going to be a huge problem in 2022. A lot of people want to leave Russia. And I think it's a crazy situation. They just don't understand they're already in paradise. Better go on your good holidays, earn your rubles, have a nice holiday. That's what I say to those people who want to leave Russia. Capital outflow. A lot of money is going out of Russia. It's going to be a problem for 2022. And inward investment, that's also going to be a problem for 2022 unless sanctions are lifted. People don't have confidence, and wrongly so. I hope this video persuades you that the time to invest in Russia is now, when everything is ridiculously affordable and the ruble is ridiculously cheap. I hope you like this video. There's many more things I can tell you about, so drop me a line. Tell me what you're interested in about the Russian economy, and I'll try to answer all your questions. Thank you for watching this video. Bye guys.